What's up, YouTube? My name is Brett, and today I'm going to be sharing my embarrassing story from kindergarten. This is part of my life story series that I got going on that I'm trying to tell on my life story, the good, the bad, the ugly, the happy, the sad, the mad, all that. So today is going to be I'm going to talk about an embarrassing story that happened to me in kindergarten. This is probably the first really embarrassing thing that I can remember ever happening to myself. Don't worry, this is not the last embarrassing thing that's ever happened to myself. So, don't worry, there will be more videos on more embarrassing things. But yeah, so it was Valentine's Day. Um, we're also getting pretty close to Valentine's Day, so it works out. But yeah, it was Valentine's Day, and during school, in elementary school and stuff like that, what you would normally do is you go out to, I don't know, like a Walgreens, a Walmart, or Kmart, and you buy these little boxes that come with little cutout pieces that would have a picture of whatever you liked, like Transformers or Harry Potter or Barbies or whatever you liked. And on the other side, it would say something like, I don't know, some clever thing about Harry Potter, Transformers, Barbie, whatever. And then it would say to blank and from blank. And you'd cut those out and write one to every one of your classmates. They'd all be different, or maybe they're all the same. But yeah, you would basically like make Valentine's cards for everyone in the class, so no one felt left out. Unless you couldn't afford to get some at the time. Most of the kids had them. And so I think I had Yu-Gi-Oh my first time in kindergarten, and I wrote everyone's names, I cut them out, did all that, and I was coming to school, and I was like walking there, and I realized ow, my stomach really hurts, and it keeps kind of poking at me, and I'm like, ugh, just stop, and it goes away for a little bit. I'm like, all right, sweet. I don't have to worry about it anymore. Well, on Valentine's Day, you would hand those out and also watch a movie or something, or a couple movies throughout the day instead of doing work or anything like that. So we'd wait till the end of the class to hand out. We'd wait till the end of the class to hand out the cards and stuff to each other. And basically, I got really sick during the movie. I was sitting there and I was like, oh, this really hurts. Hey, chill out. And my stomach started hurting really bad during the movie. And I'm like, this, really sucks. I really have to use the bathroom now. So I raised my hand and asked the teacher, yo, can I use the bathroom? And he's like, yeah. So I started walking out, and I get halfway to the bathroom. I'm assuming this is when it happened because I kind of felt a sharp pain in my stomach. And, I started to turtle. And if you don't know what turtling is, it's when your poop starts to come out. And I didn't realize it at the time. I really didn't. I was just thinking I'm going to make it, And I got there and I thought I made it. And I used the bathroom and, cleaned up and was fine. Washed my hands, started walking back to class. I wore tighty whities. I don't wear tighty whities anymore, but at the time I did wear tighty whities. And if you don't know what those are, they're just basically the most basic white underwear you can get that can get dirty super fucking fast. And I skid marked in my underwear. I didn't know it at the time. I didn't really as a little kid, didn't feel it. Never happened to me before, at least not since I was a baby. And get to class, I go sit down, and we're watching, I think, The Sandlot. No, I don't know. We're watching something, and my best friend Dusty's sitting in front of me, and I put my knees on my chair and my elbows on my desk, and lean over and talk to him. I'm like, hey, dude, what's up? Just bullshitting about stuff, and this girl behind me, I know her name. I know who she is. We're friends now, but we weren't at the time. She just basically gets straight view of my tighty whities, not so white. And before we handed out the cards, she goes back and erases what she wrote on my card and writes nice underwear and comes by and gives me the card. And when we're handing them out, but she comes by and gives me the card and I looked at it and I was like, thanks, I guess. Like I took it as like kind of like a compliment because I didn't know at the time that that's what had happened. So it's kind of like, thanks, I guess. Like, all right, cool. And uh, I get home and I'm going to change and everything, and I see that and I'm like, oh, I was just waving my crap underwear in her face. Oh, I'm a nice person. I know why she hates or hated me. I know why she didn't like me and would said that now, and I'm just like, oh, how am I gonna go to school like this now? How this just happened? Like, I might as well just drop the Duke on the floor now because everyone's gonna know. But as much as she didn't like me and wasn't a big fan of me and all that, she, at least I don't think she didn't tell anyone in the class because no one confronted me about it. Nobody said anything to me about it, so I don't think she said anything. And I'm hoping she didn't, but I mean, now I guess I'm not, but I hoped she didn't. Went back the next day. She still treated me like crap, but nobody else was like, hey, what's up, shit stain or anything like that. Like nobody said anything to me like that. So it was okay, but yeah, that's the most embarrassing kindergarten moment I had in that whole entire year. And I just thought I'd share it with you guys since I'm doing this whole life story, sharing stuff with you. So, um, I'm not quite sure what we're going to be talking about tomorrow for a story. I guess I have to try to think about events that were around kindergarten, first grade area. But I know, like, this was the one that definitely stuck out a lot with being embarrassing and stuff like that. So I don't know. Maybe I'll try to think of something. Try to get something out there. I might have to jump to third grade because I don't really remember too much. Oh, okay. Actually, I do remember something. Tomorrow I'll be talking about meeting my dad on my birthday. I will be talking about that, or meeting him again on my birthday. And I'll share the story about that. Tomorrow's video, if I talk about that, is not going to be like a super happy video, just so you know. But it's just going to be another story. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys, if you guys like this video, please, feel free to like, share, and subscribe, all that. If you guys want to hear more about my life story, I hope this is entertaining to you guys. But this is my life, 100% real stuff, no fake stories. But yeah, name's Brett. Peace out.